So we've been away from the house for like 4 days. Dan is traveling out of town and it was pouring rain. So today's our first nice sunny day after all that. So we've got our seedlings from our dear friends. Seems like, yes, I will link their channel in the description. They have an amazing garden nearby and they grow really great vegetables and seedlings. So today we're going to get some of them in the ground, just walking around seeing how everything is doing while we've been away. Do we have strawberry flowers, Aria? Any strawberries yet in our secret strawberry patch? Well, there are some flowers. I think maybe they're too shaded out with this grass here. What do you think, Arya? Should probably clear off some of it. Check out my perennials. Which ones have survived with all this rain? Some of them look like they're doing pretty well. Others not so much. Oh, this one seems to be coming back to life after being almost completely dried out. This one too. Yay. Well, we had so much rain. I need to make holes in some of these that don't have, because I just potted them up in a hurry. Ooh, look, strawberries sprouting. That was one strawberry that didn't fit in the strawberry bed. These crates we're going to use them to put the plants in that we dig up from the garden, probably later this week or at the end of the week. See if there's anything new here. I did see, I think we have our first peony to open. Look at that. Wow, pretty. Not super big. That's a nice dark pink. Hey, look, Arya. We have dark pink peonies. And a lot more weeds have sprung up. Oh, look at the irises. All right, so it looks like all of these are the light purple with the yellow tint variety. But I did see another color here, which is really cool. Check this out, Arya. Wow. Wow. That is pretty. Or probably was even prettier when it first opened. We missed it, but hey, look at the color of that, Arya.
Nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
What did I
Hopefully,
miss?
this one.
What did I miss? You said I missed something.
No, I mean, we missed it when it first opened. It was probably much prettier. Now it's all wrinkly.
Ah.
But we'll get to see the other ones when they first open. And this one is not open yet, but I think it's going to be a peach or light pink.
I was going to say, what? Is it the peach tree?
Oh, wait. Look here.
Talk about the color.
This seems to be
Pink.
also a pink. Cool. Well,
You can actually kind of like see the color through here.
yeah, a bit.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Get off.
All right. Shall we get started
No.
planting? No. No, she
Did you sit
says.
back here?
I did see so many irises. It's really nice and pretty.
I'm gonna hide amongst the irises. The irises can't
Ooh,
help.
is this gonna be white, you think? Look, it might be white.
Nah.
No? I hope so. I like white. All right, let's get some tools and get started in the garden. The blackcurrant bush has also got a bunch of berries. Ooh, and some of them are starting to turn color, I think. Nice. Check out these baby grapes. Never actually seen them before. We've only ever gotten, I guess, big grapes. But I guess it stands to reason that they would grow from little tiny things. Looks like we had some frost damage here. A couple days of frost. Some of the grape bunches are dead, but some are still good. Hopefully we should still get some fruit here in spite of the late frost. The garden is full of bees. Bees and birds. So I made this garden plan, tentative plan thingy for this space. I'm going to try to do like a square foot gardening. So each of these squares is 1 foot, which is around 30 centimeters. Each of these beds is around 4 feet, like 120 centimeters. So I'm going to try to lay it out in that kind of way. Of course, they're not exactly finished, all of them, but we'll do our best, see what we can do. Let's see how the strawberries are doing after all that rain. Looking a little better than before, I think. Interestingly, the ones that came without any leaves are doing amazingly, and the ones with leaves are being a bit dramatic about this change of scenery. Oh, let's hope some of them make it into one of these bags. I kept the bags here because they still have the name of the plant, of the variety on it. But I did get the tags today, so we can put the tags on. All right, guess we'll get started flattening out the beds and then planting. Alrighty, so we're gonna start off with the tomatoes. Oh, you can't see them. Here we go. Look at these tomatoes. Nice. So we've got some cherry tomatoes and some big giant tomatoes, some yellow tomatoes. And yeah, so we're gonna plant them in this row. I think we're going to space them around 40 centimeters apart. And so this is the middle line. Here where I put the string, we're gonna put like a metal frame, how do I say it? Mesh, like a mesh for the tomato plants to climb up on. That we're gonna have to put it in later when Dan comes. Can go to the hardware store and pick it up. But in the meantime, we're gonna plant the tomatoes on either side in a staggered.
We have a hardware store here?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
so
in
many in Dej. So we are going to start. Here, let me show you. Here, check out these tomatoes. Now the cool thing about tomatoes is that actually if you break off these leaves at the bottom, they will in fact grow well, they'll grow more roots. Actually, the tomato plant can grow roots all along its stem. So we're going to plant it really deep and leave just the top part coming out. Actually, traditionally, like originally, tomato plants used to be grown on the ground, not straight up. We do it though to get more fruit and more easier like growing. But anyway, we'll take advantage of that, plant it really deep so that it can grow more roots. This one is looking. So just this part is out and the rest of it is buried underneath.
I feel like they should go there. Come.
Yes, they should.
So we can like climb up.
Exactly correct. We are going to plant peas along this fence, just like
Well,
you
this is the
guessed.
perfect one.
Oh, show us your cool tool.
Nice.
Okay, let me show them then. Give.
Oh,
Check out this cool little tool. Okay,
My
so we've
Mimi.
got a whole bunch of peas.
Mimeo sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Getting torn off.
So we're gonna plant peas along here. They can go like, show me your hand, like this much part. Yeah, one every hand.
Okay.
So plant a pea, space it with your hand, plant another.
4 fingers basically.
Yeah, 4 fingers. And
So where should I start from?
we're at the end of the bed.
I'm gonna start right.
No, start from, oh, like that? I think it should be pretty close to the, make it close to the fence, yeah. Right now we've got a lot of,
Then I feel like I should go like right here. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
right now we've got a lot of weeds.
I feel like I should go like this.
1 second. So right now we've got a lot of weeds on that side of the fence, but we're going to get a weed whacker soon. So Aria is planting peas by the fence, and I'm going to finish with the tomatoes. Peas sounds like cheese. This is true.
But I don't like cheese, but I like peas.
We do like peas. Managed to plant most of them. There's, I think, 26 in this one and 22 in that one, because I put them a little closer here since we had more plants than we had space for. But I think it should be fine because we're gonna trellis them up the fence.
Trellis?
Trellis.
Oh.
So Aria's giving them a nice drink of water. Just try not to wet the leaves, just put it on the soil. So we're switching things up a little bit because I put 2 beds of tomatoes. We're gonna put peppers here at the end near the peas. 2 rows here, 2 rows of peppers. I think that should be enough for what we have. So we have some long thin peppers and some spicy chilies, hopefully. So we'll see how they do. I did start some other seeds, but they didn't start yet. So we'll plant the ones that we have for now. And I think that should be enough for this bed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 sweet peppers. 10 sweet peppers, and then a bunch more of the spicy chilies. Now the thing with the pepper plants, I'm also going to remove the bottom, but we don't plant it sideways. Just try to plant it as deep, up to the leaves. I think that's correct. I was a little unsure about the planting depth of the peppers, and we don't have internet here, so I called a friend and she told me that the peppers shouldn't be planted too deep, just pretty much to the level of where the plant starts. So I had to pull these up a little bit and replant them. That should be easier now. I want to interplant the tomatoes with basil, but I've only got one. The others haven't sprouted yet. Anyways, we will plant this one precious basil next to the tomatoes. Precious orange pumpkin plants. We have to find a place for them. Come, let's go. Careful, those. Don't step on that.
Where do we put it in?
I'm not sure. Let's go look.
Oh, I can't go there.
Oh, put your shoes on and come. So I wanted to put them here, but thanks to the rain, it's overrun with weeds, which we do need to clear, but I think I'm up for it today. Oh, by the way, look at this. This is apparently called horsetail, and it's everywhere. It's growing like a weed everywhere. But we read in a book that it's apparently really healthy, and you can, if you've got kidney stones, also for pain, you can make a tea with it. And it's growing everywhere. I don't think we want it everywhere. We could probably just pick it up and dry it though. One of our friends in the village has a sheep farm, so he's told us that he's going to give us a bunch of wool when he shears the sheep, which should be soon, I think, because it's finally warmed up. So we're going to put that in between these rows around the raspberry plants.
Y'all, where can I put this pumpkin?
Right now, you can see the raspberries are growing, but the weeds are growing like crazy too. So I think we can maybe...
Oh, let me look at these mushrooms.
Should I put the pumpkins here? Let's put one here. I think we can put them here, right along the line of the...
One here.
That's two actually, so we can split it into three. 1, 2, 3. And then it has a bit of space to grow. It can go this way because there's nothing here.
Melons.
And in between the
Mushrooms, not melons.
Raspberries, I think. Looks like not yet. Hey, I was checking if any of the potatoes sprouted with all that rain, but it seems like not quite yet. This tree is finally leafing up though. That is cool. This tree also has decided to live.
It's a birch.
Mm-hmm. Oops, are you okay? The neighbor's corn had started to sprout. You can actually see the little sprouts coming up.
Let's see those sprouts right here.
But he did plant it a bit before us, so.
Corn or potatoes?
Corn. He planted it before we planted the potatoes or the corn, so I guess we just gotta be patient. Oof. Look at this. Elderberries. Sure, they make a really good, nice drink and jam. Look at this. Unfortunately, well, check this out. Actually, this is a good example of nature. Can you, I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Yes, it's full of black aphids. So many, all over.
Oh my god.
But
I've never seen an aphid up close. Can I like pull them off?
yes, you can. This is a good example. Yikes. A lot. But if you can see,
Look at these.
there are tons of beneficial insects that have come to eat the aphids. And look at this. Ladybugs
Are these guys bad? This regular?
making babies. Because the baby ladybugs, they make like,
show that.
of course I can. The baby ladybugs, they eat tons and tons of aphid larvae.
Yes.
It's gross, huh? Yeah, but that's nature. Apparently elderberries are a bit of a trap crop for the aphids that stops them from spreading. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, this is way on the other side of the property, so we will find out. If all these beneficials can't do their job, then we will have to. They have some specific spray just for aphids, I heard. But
I found the ultimate weapon against
let's
aphids.
see how.
I found the ultimate weapon against aphids.
What's that? This leaf scraper? Apparently just soap and water and garlic was also a good. But look how many bugs are eating the aphids. Lots of beneficial bugs have come. Apparently when the plant is in distress, like this,
Send out
where
a
it's
call.
covered, yeah, it sends out a call and all the not exactly. I think it's like with a smell, and then all these beneficial bugs come to eat it. So we'll see how this plays out over here. See if we need to do anything. Anyway, it's pretty far away, so it's not affecting anything else. Yeah. So much mess here, but one of these days soon it's going to be pretty with a nice barbecue here. Well, taking the non-scenic route back to the garden. I think this next week we're gonna work on emptying out the house of like the furniture and all the rest of this garbage. The attic is also full of garbage, which needs to be burned and thrown. And then from June we should start the actual construction work. Here's our pile of stones,
Right now it's like me something.
which will be converted into our barbecue and so many pretty things. More mess. Close your eyes.
She doesn't
Here, we finally have some plants planted. We've got the okra and the eggplant, some loofah, lots of tomatoes and peppers. And I think that's it for today. Just got to give them some water. Say goodbye. Look at this. What a pretty color. I'm so happy there's more of these. Wow, pretty irises. What?
At least we're gonna get 10 this year.
Raspberries. Hey, yeah, cool.
Better than nothing.
Yes.
We just gotta clear away all these
Nettles.
devils.
They
And
don't-
call it. But they are.
They're actually really healthy.
They're
and
healthy for
super
soup.
good
I
for
like
plants.
them in soup, but I don't like them like this.
Yeah, we need to come with a cutter.
Get out of here, whatever bug that is.
We need to come here
There in
later
the nettle.
and cut out the nettles and put them in the compost.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear thunder, so we've only got a few minutes.
Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Yeah, so let's plant.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're going to put onions on either side of the tomatoes for a little bit of pest protection. Oh, not so far. Close, because here I'm going to put some basil. Like here, just because the tomatoes are going to go up.
Is there like a particular way that we supposed to plant them, like away from each other?
No, like this much apart. These are already sprouted, a lot of them, so we'll just plant them. I'm going to get some seeds. We're going to plant alternately some marigolds and basil, which apparently are very good companion plants for tomatoes. So we're doing basil, flowers, onions, and tomatoes in this bed. We are going to plant some beans in this bed over here. Come. We're rushing against the rain because it rained earlier than the weather said it was supposed to, but planting a lot of things. So in the second bed, I'm putting more basil with some violas and some African marigolds and some more basil. I'm not sure what type this is. It says traditional, I guess some kind of Romanian cucumber, so that should do well here. Alright, so I think we planted what we wanted to plant for today. Lots of seeds in the ground. Cucumbers, beans, flowers, basil, radishes, and it's going to rain a lot the next couple days, so hopefully that should help them to germinate. Hope you enjoyed that little time planting with us, which is what we managed to get done this week between the rain and the travels, and we'll see you next time.